A lot of great items on hsn.com that really, it's a great resource for you, whether it's for your health, for your wellness. If you maybe want to, stick with that New Year's resolution, I know so many of us kind of start to fall off the wagon. I know I certainly have. I just try to get myself back on my Proform at home on my elliptical. And of course, we've got great fitness on hsn.com for you to check out. But we are going to share with you next for our healthy innovations, our Febreze Compact Tower Air Purifier. This is a 2-pack. This is a way we're not only going to clean and scrub the air that you breathe, we're going to freshen the air that you breathe with our wonderful Linen and Sky scent cartridges from Febreze and our spring renewal cartridges that come included. This is also, when we talk about, you see the unit, compact, sleek again is the story here. We don't want to take up a large footprint in your home. We have a limited quantity of these to go around. If you own them, I'd love to say hi to you this morning. It's almost lunchtime here on the East Coast. 1-866-376-8255. This has always been a popular choice. One of the things we think about is the air in our home. It's wintertime. We're not opening the doors. We're not opening the windows. A lot of the air in our home is stagnant. It becomes stale. We want to move the air, we want to clean the air, and you want the filters to clean the air, not your lungs to do the job. And then, not only we're gonna take it one step further, we're gonna freshen it with Febreze. We love Febreze for those wonderful scents that we find out at retail. Well, now you're going to get these great little cartridges that you drop in, and then it's gonna clean the air and scent the air all in one fell swoop. And you're gonna get 2 of the Linen Sky and 2 of the Spring Renewal, plus 2 of the Compact Towers, all coming included. This is the only airing on the day at $149.95. Free shipping, 5 flexible payments of $29.99. My good friend, Bill Duggan is back. Always great to have you here. It smells really good in here.
And it's not me. It's the Febreze unit. It's the best of both worlds because it does give us those great Febreze scents, but more importantly, it is cleaning the air. All those little particulates are taken out of the air, and we don't get these all the time. Last time we aired these, a year and a half ago, August 2015. So if you're seeing this right now, pick it up. If you like that fresh Febreze scent, but guess what? Those scents, if you have those cartridges or you have, little things you place on a shelf or in the bathroom, how do you smell those? Someone has to walk by. We're circulating the air, pushing out that Febreze scent. But as we're circulating the air, taking in that dirty air, it's cleaning it with a dual filter. You're gonna notice our filter right here. It's a dual action filter. It has a carbon filter right down here, which is great. Helps trap the odors in that carbon filter. And then in this HEPA type filter, it traps those smaller particles down to 2 microns. So it's going to push out 99% cleaner air. All that 99% stuff, it's trapped in here, not in our lungs, not in the air. And then on top of it, guess what? You're putting that Febreze scent on top of it. You have 3 different modes in terms of how fast you want it to circulate the air, because this can circulate the air 120 times a day. When we talk about cleaning, if we were to have to clean our carpets 120 times a day, guess who has to do the cleaning? Guess who has to clean the dishes 120 times a day? You just plug this in and let Febreze clean and circulate the air. You notice right down here, you have 3 different modes, a low, a medium, and a high, which is great. You can even turn up or turn down your scent, because right here, you're gonna notice, is where you pop in your scent cartridge. We're giving you 4 different scent cartridges. Linen Sky, or this pink one, is Spring Renewal. Pop it in. And what's so important about this entire system, the Febreze scent is awesome, but more importantly, it's cleaner air. Because as we're getting into wintertime, like that heater you just had, when you're running the heater, you have the windows and doors closed, because you don't want to waste that air, right? But you're trapping in dust particles and dander that can't go anywhere. So with this unit, it can take that out of the air, and on top of it, you're giving yourself a beautiful Febreze scent. So really, it is the best of both worlds.
It really is. And there you can see that filter, the way it's going to circulate and filter the air up to 4.85 times per hour. And that's whether it's smoke, whether it's dust, whether it's pollen, whether it's dander, those particulates, those allergens that bother the eyes, the nose, the throat. It's that season. We know it. The pollen count is so high. My husband was showing me yesterday, because he has such horrible allergies, he was showing me the pollen count for our area, because you can look online for the Weather Channel and it'll tell you. And that's why I said to him, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we have filters or filtration systems, because this makes a big deal. When it it comes to really filtering that air, removing those particulates, removing the pollen, removing the allergens that make the nose itch, the eyes water, the throat scratchy, this is a 2-pack. So you can put one in a baby's room, one in your master bedroom, one in the kitchen. Maybe when you burn something, you're cooking fish. It helps to remove those odors as well near the kitty litter box. This is fantastic. We're gonna go over to Bill, and Bill is gonna show you just the power behind these units.
Well, that's just it. This is what our home is like. We keep the windows and doors closed, and all this stuff that's floating around in the air, it has nowhere to go. So it is trapped. You notice our unit's not on yet. I'm gonna turn it on and watch. It starts to cycle the air. It starts to grab all that stuff that's floating around. The stuff that we can't even see, by the way, the smallest of microns, down to 2 microns, gets it out of the air, out of our nose, out of our eyes, out of the upholstery, and trapped in this filter. Do you see how quickly it cleaned that air? I mean, that's what you want. And then on top of that, you're getting that Febreze scent. On top of that, it's scrubbing the air 120 times a day, and you don't have to. And what I appreciate about it, we love Febreze, and normally when we use Febreze, we're masking the odors and the dust and the dander because it does smell good. But you almost have to use more Febreze because you're masking an odor. When you have this unit, which cleans the air to 99% cleaner, and then you can put Febreze on top of it, it makes your Febreze even work that much stronger and that much more potent. But you can also turn down the Febreze scent, and even without the Febreze cartridge, it still gives you cleaner, purer air, hiding the odors, but more importantly, this is seasonless. We were just talking about how it's cold, so you have the heat, you have everything trapped inside the house. Then you're talking about springtime and the pollen. It's gonna help get that out of the air. Summertime, you have your AC unit. What's mom always yelling at us? Close the door, close the window, the AC's running. But everything else stays trapped in our house. This will take in that dirty air, trap it in this filter, and look at the before and after of this filter. And this filter's only been running for about a few weeks, but see all the stuff that gets trapped? This is from your bedroom, your home office. I mean, maybe you want to even take it to work. So that stuff that's trapped in that carbon filter would normally get in our lungs, make us dust more because it lands on the counters, it lands on the TV, and then it gets trapped in the filter in the back as well. And the cool part about it, once it's cleaned air, you then are pushing out that Febreze scent, that 99% cleaner air. And also, these are on the highest mode, they're quiet. So this is something you can live with. And remember, we don't have these in every weekend or every month. It was a year and a half to get these back in because Febreze doesn't always give us this option. They always have the option in terms of the cartridges, which you can pick up on hsn.com or even in the stores.
And the filters are on hsn.com?
The filters as well. But to get the whole unit where you're getting fresher scent, but more importantly, cleaner air from a great company and name, 99% cleaner air, you can't beat that.
No, you really can't. And the fact that even if you look at the fact that if once your Febreze is done, even the unit itself will still work without it.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, it's a wonderful addition. It's that dynamic duo of having a way to filter the air and freshen the air at the same time. So your home smells incredible. How many of us have gone on vacation and we turn up or turn down, either way, whether it's in the summer or in the winter, and we turn up the AC, so to save a little money while we're gone, and we come back home from vacation and you go, wow, is that what my home smells like?
Not even vacation.
Right?
I mean, you come back after work like, oh, I smell the broccoli from last night.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, sometimes we get used to the own smell in our home because we're in it every single day. It's someone new coming into your home that goes, oh, wow, it doesn't smell so fresh.
And that's your first impression.
It is. It's your first impression. So this is a way that you freshen the air, you clean the air that you breathe. No longer does your lungs have to do the job.
Right.
You now have a unit that is powerful enough, effective enough to clean and scrub that air. And it's not only, maybe you're a smoker, maybe you smoke and you know you want to be able to help kind of clean that cigar smoke. It just sticks in the room. Maybe you've burnt the popcorn, maybe it's the fish, it's the garlic, it's the pasta. Maybe you have cats or you have dogs, you have the pets. This is the way you remove all those particulates, all those allergens that aggravate and just make it difficult to live and breathe in your home. This is compact, sleek, at $149.95, that's $75 per unit. Plus, we're also going to include 2 of the cartridges in the linen sky, and then you're gonna get 2 in the spring renewal. Both coming included with free shipping and 5 flexible payments of $29.99. But Bill, let's show how quick and how fast these work.
And the thing is, you're probably nice and cozy in your home. You have it all tight and buttoned up like a whistle, or like just tight as a drum. But all this stuff that gets kicked up when you sit down on the couch, it has nowhere to go. I'm gonna turn it on, and look how all of a sudden it starts to scrub the air. Who's doing the work? It's the Febreze unit right inside. Where's all that stuff going? It's going in that filter with the dual action, that carbon filter and then that hepatite filter. And you see how quickly it cleaned out the dust and the dander and those odors? That in and of itself, it's worth its weight in gold. But then when you can add that Febreze cartridge, adding that beautiful fresh scent on top of it really does just set the mood, gives everyone a great first impression, because maybe this is in your office. And guess who did all the scrubbing? Honeywell, or Febreze, which is great. You can just pop it right in, and the best part about it is it really does what it's supposed to do.
It really does. The fact that when we talk about cleaning, circulating that air in your room, it circulates and filters the air up to 4.85 times per hour. Not once per hour, not twice per hour, but over 4 times per hour. That's incredible. And it captures up to 99% of the fine airborne pollutants and allergens. Those pollutant and allergens could be dust, can be dander, can be smoke, it can be odors, it could be the hairsprays. How about those VOCs? You talking about the nail polish. You know, sometimes that nail polish or nail polish removers, hairsprays, deodorants that you spray, all of those volatile compounds are what kind of clog the air, and then guess what happens? You breathe, because we all have to breathe to be alive, then your lungs are what filter those.
It's interesting.
We don't want that.
Because even when we're at home and in bed and lying down and relaxing, we're sleeping, what's one of the first things a lot of us do in the morning? We grab that glass of water. Because we've been ingesting all that dust that's been in the air, that's kicked up from the comforter, that's been in the curtains. But when all that stuff that's floating around in the air, the sun dust, as we like to call it, is trapped in this filter, trapped in this dual action filter. You can see all this stuff that's trapped in here, it's not in your lungs, it's not being dusted and cleaned up. And this is just even a few weeks, it's trapped in this dual action filter. HEPA type on the back, that carbon layer which traps those odors. But more importantly, what you get to appreciate when you come home from work and you open the door and you smell that beautiful Febreze scent, you know it's 99% cleaner air. It's not just the beautiful perfume that's in the air, it's effectively clean the air. You go into the bedroom at night after you've been sitting on the couch in the family room and you smell that fresh air in your bedroom, you can't wait to get cuddled up to it, wake up to it. And that's really where you see the difference. Put it in your room, leave, go to work, run some errands. Let the Febreze unit scrub the air to 99% cleaner air. And not just the odors from the burnt fish or from the cigar smoke. Actually, you brought up something interesting. I don't smoke, but I live in an apartment building. I can smell smoke sometimes.
Oh, can you?
Sometimes it permeates through the walls, through the vents. And not only that, that's annoying for me to ingest, but just even to smell it. With this unit, it takes it out of the air to 99% cleaner air. And then 120 times a day. You really do appreciate what this does for you. You just pop in that cartridge, which is great. We're giving you 2 options in terms of the scents. The Spring Renewal, the Linen Sky. It's from Febreze, which we all love. You pop it in. And by the way, these work even without the cartridge, which is awesome. Maybe you want to turn down the scent, you have that option. Or maybe you want to use it without the scent or really crank it up because company's coming over. Remember, 3 different levels, high, medium, and low. And even when it's on high, it's so uber quiet. And this makes it so simple. Time to replace the filter, time to replace the scent. But more importantly, when you plug this in and you let Febreze do the work in terms of scrubbing the air, you're gonna see you're gonna smell a difference. And it's not just the Febreze, it's not just the perfume. It is 99% cleaner air. There's lighter stuff in the air because the particles have been removed. And the best thing about it, they always recommend that you have 2. One for the room you sleep in, one for the room you live in. And realize this, the Environmental Protection Agency says our homes are 5 to 10 times dirtier than outside.